Coffee and Convo, y'all. Let's get it. Nation, salute to everybody here in the building, man. I appreciate you guys as always. You could be anywhere in the world, but you chose to be right here with me. Salute. Welcome to the latest installment of Coffee and Convo. I am your host, Graphk Raider Man. Salute to everybody. Mike Downs, Primos, Deuce, Morte, Marcus. I see everybody. My brother Joe Nation 94 is in the building. I am Punchy. Salute to everybody. Today we are going to talk about this Josh McDaniels presser. It was quick. It was straight to the point. No chaser. I love it. I love it. I love it. For those who did not get a chance to watch it, I will definitely break this down for everybody, man. So we're going to talk about this. Salute to Joe Nation. Let's talk about it. Appreciate you on the $2 donation, King. As always, real quick, while everybody's piling in, let me know, where are you watching the show from, you guys? What city, what state, where are you at? Are you at work? Are you at home? Let me know in the comments section where you are watching this show. You already know what time it is, man. Hey, John, it comes with the territory, brother. It comes with the territory. You already know what time it is, King. It comes with the territory, brother. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, you guys, wipe them feet, meaning hit them thumbs up, and also hit that subscribe button. If you're not subscribed today, we may get a chance to get to 20K before Sunday. It is a very realistic thing now. You know, it was kind of a far-fetched goal trying to go into week one, but you guys, we are very close to 20K. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you get a chance to, man, tell a friend about the show. You already know. Let's talk about it, you guys. Just got done watching this presser. Heard Josh McDaniels. First of all, I want to start with this. Salute to the beat writers. Usually, man, we tend to, disagree with the way they go about their business, right? A lot of people think that they don't ask the hard questions. They kind of go in there and they do what the team asks of them, right? They just kind of keep it nice, short, sweet, clean, PG. You can kind of say, right? They went straight out the gate with what's going on with Chandler Jones. Period, point blank. I got to salute Vinny B. Got to salute Vic. All those guys were in there. They were asking the hard questions. But I have to salute Josh McDaniels even more because he did exactly what he was supposed to do, which was keep in-house business in-house. One thing I got out of this is Chandler Jones will not be at practice today, you guys. I repeat, Chandler Jones will not be at practice today. They're handling this situation behind the scenes. They're keeping it in-house. They are not going to allow this to continue to flood the media. And, I love this. I love it. This is the way they're supposed to handle this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Josh did get a little feisty there for a second, but I loved the way he handled the situation that was thrown at him in terms of the media's questions. I loved it. His words, we're keeping it in-house. That is a personal matter, and we will not talk about it at all. Salute to our head coach. Now, the next thing I want to say is I've seen a lot of people in the chat, right? And I know there's a lot of trolls, you guys. I know there's a lot of people on Twitter that love to troll. That's just what they do. They have no lives. You know what I'm saying? But I got to be real with you guys, man. What did you want Josh McDaniels to do, right? Like, what did some of you guys want Josh McDaniels? Did you guys want them to just completely throw his player under the bus? Is that what y'all wanted? Is that what y'all wanted? Because I would not want a head coach that would do that. Did you guys just want hit Chandler? Did you just throw him completely under the bus? You know, we're going to get rid of him. We hated what he did online yesterday. What do you expect this man to do? I don't know what kind of friends that some of you guys have, but keep me away from them. I don't want those kind of friends. I want friends like Josh McDaniels that is going to keep my business in-house and not be messy and put it out there to the public for them to run with it. Some of y'all kind of let me know, man, what kind of friends and what kind of family y'all have, man. And that's kind of scary. That is scary. I see a lot of drama in the nation right now. A lot of people wanting Josh McDaniels to just jump out the window and say that Chandler Jones was completely wrong and that he made a terrible decision and so on and so forth. The man handled it exactly how he was supposed to handle it. This is a guy that has coached this guy from the beginning of his career. He looks at him, you know, it's more than just a player. He looks at this guy somewhat as a son in a certain aspect, right? This is family to him. So he's not going to throw this guy under the bus. That is weird to me, you guys. We got to stop with this whole narrative of Josh didn't give me enough, man. This is terrible. This is your head coach. I can't believe this. Fire Josh McDaniels. That man handled that situation perfectly, exactly how he was supposed to. Period, point blank, the end. I do not want a head coach that's going to throw his players under the bus. And he did exactly what he was supposed to do. That relationship that he had with Chandler may be strained a little bit with him not being at practice today. He may not play Sunday. I don't think he's going to play Sunday. But at the end of the day, that man is a man before a football player. And Josh McDaniels and Zeke are going to handle that situation delicately and with care because that man is clearly going through something. So at the end of the day, whoever's on there screaming for Josh McDaniels to do more, you know, this, and shut up. It's just weird to me, man. Like some of you guys lead with drama and that is scary. Like you can tell that some of y'all just live with drama. That's all you know. You'd rather have toxicity than positivity. You'd rather have your life be chaotic than simple, sweet. It's just weird to me. It's weird to me. It really is, man. Some of you guys in that chat, it was very disrespectful. It was very telling. It's just, you're not a Raider fan at all, man. You know what I mean? And you're to be real with you, you're halfway human. I'm going to be honest with you. It is what it is. Salute to Charlie Woods, man. They didn't allow Jones in because he was going nuts. Salute to you, bro. And I don't know the particulars yesterday. We talked about what was going on. I don't know. No one else knows. You know, we kind of went over every scenario that could have happened, but I'm done with that. I don't know what happened. I'm just praying for that man, and hopefully he can get his life back, you know, together, and hopefully moving forward he can get back to playing the game he loves. Salute to Charlie Woods. Salute to Big Mo, man. I don't know the details. Let them take care of that situation. Keep it in-house. Salute to my dog Big Mo and the $5 donation. Factory Outlet. Shout out to JT, man. Mental issues are not everyone's business. This is facts, JT. Salute to you, my brother, with the $2 donation. And this is facts. You ain't never lied, King. Salute to Pace. I'm good with leaving it as a personal matter because it really isn't our business. I just want to see if dude is playing Sunday. Pace, I agree with you, and I do not believe that he's going to play Sunday. I do not believe. This is a serious situation. This is a real matter that needs to be handled the correct way. I do not believe that this guy is going to see a snap this come Sunday. It is Malcolm Kuntz season and it is Tyree Wilson season. And for those who didn't get a chance to see Josh McDaniels, they asked about Tyree's development. He said that he's been looking really good and he is ready to go. So we're going to see a lot of our rookie in week 1. And I love it. Salute to Pace. Shout out to T4 and the $2 donation as well. You're getting 20K this week, brother. Salute. Raider Nation for life. My dog, I appreciate you, man. For real. That means a lot to me, man. But, you know, you guys, this is the thing, man. It's just very, very weird. You know, like we have to allow these guys to operate the way they operate. You know what I mean? Some of you guys want a head coach that's just going to kick their players down the stairs when they're dealing with something. That is not okay. That is not okay. This man handled it like a businessman. He handled it like a coach. He handled it like a friend. He handled it like he cared about his player and he didn't want his dirty laundry out there in the open. You got to praise Josh McDaniels for that. Simple and plain, man. It is what it is. Salute to my dog, man. John, man. I was in that chat standing up for my team and my content creator. I don't play disrespect and downright hate. F them. Look, man, it comes with the territory, brother. You know what I mean? When you're doing something that a lot of people would love to do you know what I mean, and making a living out of it, right? And taking care of your family. I've done this for 3 years full time, John. You're going to have a lot of people, especially the toxicity, the toxic people that are always going to attack you. I get it a lot online. It is what it is. There's an entire basement of people on the internet that continue to attack me and my team day in and day out because of what we are afforded the opportunity to do. I love it. I love it. To be honest with you, it helps me sleep at night knowing that people can't sleep, being frustrated that I get a chance to do what I love to do for a living. I love it. A little pettiness, but I love it. You know, salute to T4, man. It's a new year. Let's support Josh McDaniels. Hold the hate. Salute to my dog T4. This is Factory Outlet on the $2 donation. I appreciate you, brother. Shout out to the almost 600 people in the building, man. Make sure you guys wipe them feet, meaning hit them thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, hit that subscribe button. Now let's talk about the feistiness, okay? I don't know who it was, but someone asked, it could have been Vinny B, it could have been Vic. I don't know who it was. I have no clue. Tashawn, it could have been Reed. I have no idea who asked the question, but someone kind of led with, well, what's going on in the locker room, Josh? Because I know this has to affect the players and so on and so forth. This is a veteran guy. You know, he's a captain, right? A captain in the locker room, right? Or on the field. Chandler's not a captain, you guys. He was not voted a captain this year. Josh went over the list of guys: Colton, Max, Devontae, Josh Jacobs, Jimmy G, Robert Spillane, Marcus Epps. The list goes on. Chandler's not a captain. Okay? He's not. And I love the way Josh McDaniels responded so quick, because you can tell he's frustrated about this situation. You can tell that Josh McDaniels is taking this personal because he has a very personal relationship with Chandler Jones. That was one of the first moves they made as a new regime. They went and traded for Devontae Adams. They went and got Chandler Jones in free agency, let go of Yannick, sent him to the Colts, you know what I'm saying, for Rock Ya-Sin. Like, this is a personal situation to Josh. This is a guy that he has a real relationship with and that you can tell he loves. But to be honest, he jumped out there immediately and was like, he's not a captain. He's not a captain. If you guys get a chance to go back and watch this presser, he was very calm, cool, and collected. His demeanor was just pretty much even the entire way. But when he said that Chandler was not a captain, that's what popped the most to me on this presser. He kind of was a little feisty, right? He was letting everyone know. Because after that, someone else asked him, well, who were the captains? I don't know why they would have to ask that question. This was released to the public this was released to the public last week about who was the captains on this roster. So for whatever beat writer that was, it was a little weird to me. It's like, do you not know this team? Do you not know this team? Like, so there was a little feistiness to that. And I think it had less to do with Chandler Jones and more to do with the actual beat writer, the employee that was in that office that said that with so much conviction about him being a captain when he wasn't. It's weird. It's weird. You know what I'm saying? So go back if you guys get a chance to check out that tidbit. It was hilarious. He jumped out immediately, was like, he's not a captain. Loved it. That is what made me want to do this show, because Josh showed me a little something right there. He kind of went back at the beat writers a little bit with that little piece of that interview. Salute to Morte, man. Appreciate you on a $2 donation, my dog. I appreciate you, man. As always, King. Salute to my dog, Mike Downs, as well. Docs, it seems like Josh McDaniels cannot do nothing wrong among some Raider Nation fans. Either he's too soft or he's just too rough. I don't look. Not a lick of football has been played right now, Mike Downs. You know what I'm saying? Like, we went 6-11 last year. You know what I mean? It was a shit show. They didn't have the personnel that they needed in order to operate what they want to do systematically. They went out in full draft class this season, right? This offseason, full, free agency class, went and got guys, Marcus Epps, Robert Spillane, leaders in the locker room and starters at both levels of the defense, and then added Marcus Peters as well, right? So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt until there's no time to give them the benefit of the doubt. If we start losing this year, Mike Downs, I'm telling you right now, my optimism will change. drastically. I will definitely be looking at Josh McDaniels and calling him on his shit. Period, point blank. I know a lot of people look at me as like, oh my God, he's so team Josh McDaniels. He's so team Dave Ziegler. No, I am team Raiders. If these guys go out there and shit the bed this year, I'm definitely going to speak my truth on Josh McDaniels and Ziegler moving forward. There just hasn't been a lick of football yet. I want to give these guys the opportunity to go out there and prove the nation, wrong, prove us right. However you feel about this organization, give them some time to go out there and do what they do. But until there's a lick of football being played, I'm reserving my judgment. You know what I'm saying? I am, because these guys finally had a full draft class. They had like 5-6 draft picks last year, you guys. You know what I mean? They didn't have a full draft. They got rid of two draft picks to go get Devontae Adams. To me, that's already a win. You know what I'm saying? So this year they had a full draft class and attacked the defensive side of the ball. Went and got a potential starting tight end, which it looks like Austin Hooper is number one on the depth chart right now, but I think that will change as we go into the season. But I'm reserving my judgment until these guys go out there and shit the bed. You know what I mean? Shout out to my dog, Mike Downs. But salute to David V as well. Are you worried Jones will not be on the team possibly? I'm not worried at all. I'm not worried at all. I'm definitely not. David, I'm not worried at all. At the end of the day, we got Tyree Wilson. We got Malcolm Kuntz, and that offensive line is very suspect to me in Denver. I'm not really worried about the Garrett Bowles and the Mike McGlincheys of the world. I think that, Malcolm Kuntz to me, has always been a good pass rusher. He's just been kind of suspect against the run. And Tyree Wilson's a first-round draft pick. Let's see what these guys can do against a suspect offensive line. I'm not too worried about it. We shall see moving forward, though, David. If Chandler's not around, we owe him a lot. We owe him a lot of money, and you would want a guy that you're paying that kind of money on the field. But I'm not worried at all right now. We are healthy. All of our players are under contract. Outside of this Chandler Jones situation, we are ready to go. Shout out to my dog David V, man. Salute. Square. Let me ask you something real quick, okay? And I hate to do this because this is a trend that I have to, this happens a lot on this channel, right? I got to ask you something. Are you a Derek Carr fan, Square? Are you a Derek Carr fan? I just want to know. Are you a Derek Carr fan? Are you a Fresno State fan? Let me know down in the comment section before we can get into our debate. Salute to my dog, John, man. I myself can't wait for Sunday. I want to see first team on both sides doing the thing in year 2 with hand-picked draftees and coached up bets. Let's effing go. Salute to my dog, John. And this is facts. 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 Shout out to my dog, Mondo. I see you, brother. Shout out to my brother, Pastor Raider, as well. Shout out to Tupac. It was handled right. Keep it closed door until everything gets sorted out. This is factory, man. The best way to handle things. We're so used to just, chaotic, chaotic ways of doing things. We're so used to, stuff happening like Henry Ruggs and Antonio Brown and Damon Arnett. You know what I mean? And the list goes on that, when stuff gets handled in-house and there's not so much stuff out there, you know what I mean? For this fan base to pick apart, people look at it like this coaching staff ain't shit. To me, these guys have handled everything behind closed doors the right way. So let's just see if it translates this coming Sunday on the football field. Salute the pace, man. I appreciate you putting fans in their place. People be bugging constantly. Everyone struggles sometimes, and we should all respect that by minding ours. Salute to my dog Pace, and I appreciate you, brother, on all the support that you show this channel. You've been around for a long time. I appreciate you, King. Salute to you on the $5 donation. Shout out to my dog, man, JT. Progress. We made it drama-free 1 week before the opener. Yeah, outside of this Chandler Jones situation, look, I'm excited. I'm ready to go. I can't wait to do this watch party Sunday. Hopefully we come out firing on all cylinders and we can pull off this dub on the road come week 1. Let me see. Yeah, I didn't think homie was gonna pop back in and speak his piece. I kind of knew it wasn't gonna happen. Let me see. Salute to Joe. What games are you attending this year? Every home game. I will be out there with my blackout family. So I will be in Vegas every home game. And then I'm looking at some road games. I think me and Stu are definitely going to the Lions and Bears games. They're back-to-back weeks in Chicago and Detroit. So I definitely think I'm going to be out there in Indianapolis with Stu for a few days as we go travel out to Chicago and Detroit. So those are the 2 games that I'm looking at on the road. And I'm thinking about, just depending on how everything works, I may take my wife out to Miami to check out that game as well. Salute to my dog, Joe, man. Appreciate you, brother. Let me see. And shout out to my dog, Tony, man. I appreciate you on the $5 donation as well, King. Thank you so much, man. Salute to you. Shout out to the 800 plus people in the building, man. Make sure you guys wipe them feet. Also hit that subscribe button. It definitely helps a lot. We're trying to get to 20K, you guys. Hit that subscribe button. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We may be able to get this before Sunday. That would be major. Let me see. Let's get some of you guys' comments in, man. Let's talk about it. Let me know how you guys feel about this presser today. Let me know how you guys feel about, how Josh McDaniels, handled the situation today at the presser. Me personally, I think he handled it very well. I think he handled it the way he was supposed to, without throwing his player under the bus. I think he handled it great. Thank you, Flying. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Appreciate you, man. Let me see. And look, you guys, those home games are expensive. I'm not expecting, us to be out there like it was Oakland. It's insane. It's insane. Those ticket prices are crazy. Shout out to my dog, Kenny Mack, man. In all relationships, there has to be a level of privacy. Agreed. It's not public business. We don't need to know. I'm tired of the BS. I just want solid wins. And, I like this, Kenny, because Chandler Jones made it public. Josh McDaniels made it private. I repeat, Chandler Jones made it public. Josh McDaniels made it private. Salute to my dog, Kenny Mack, man. Appreciate you, brother, on the $5 donation. And that's Factory Outlet, man. Salute to my dog, Kenny, man. Progress over nonsense. Let's ball out with the win. Factory, my brother. That's all that matters at this point. Chandler, get healthy. Get right off the field. Let's get these Broncos on Sunday. Salute to my dog, Kenny, man. Salute to Kara. As always, you unfriend Max, a diehard Raider. You unfriend me. That was petty. Yeah, look, at the end of the day, Kara, I look at this as a situation as I think Max didn't even take it personal. He knows that he's going through something. Someone like Max that's went through all the crazy shit that he's gone through, getting sober, And I don't know if you guys heard of his, his story at college where he was blacking out and all kind of craziness. I don't think he's going to take this personal. I don't think Max is someone that's going to take that type of shit personal. It's Instagram. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, Kara, me and Max followed each other for 3 years on Instagram. He unfollowed me because of a situation that happened. And we seen each other at his camp. We talked, we laughed, we threw the football. It's not that big of a deal. It's Instagram. Some people need to realize social media is not real. Social media is not real, you guys. I repeat, social media is not real. It's how you handle relationships in real life. It's how you look someone in the eye. It's how you shake their hand. That is real. This internet shit is fake. It is not real. Stop taking Instagram. Stop taking Twitter. Stop taking Threads. Stop taking any of this other stuff at face value. It is not real. It is not real at all. At all. It's not real. I just watched Philip Dorsett, a guy follow me on Twitter. I follow him back. We talk all off season. He goes to the Denver Broncos. He unfollows me. Do I take it personal? No. He's a Bronco now. He's a donkey now. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing for me and him to discuss anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no personal matter in this. It's the internet. It's not real. Salute to H, man. Haster. I think Josh handled it perfectly. The man's trying to get his team and coaches prepared for Sunday. Hit it on the head right there, my brother. Thank you on a $5 donation. And this is facts. Salute to my dog, Chris. Seems like the regime is protecting their investments, as they should. It's a business. It is a business, Chris. Salute to you, my brother. Appreciate you on the donation. And you were right. You are definitely right. Let me see. Got a few more supers to get in real quick. Salute to my dog, Midnight. Do you think this has actually appeared 2 weeks ago with the so-called undisclosed issue? I do. Midnight, I think this is something that's been going on behind the scenes probably for a while. And this is just me saying this. I'm speculating on this. He left for 10 practices, I believe. Right? There was no signs of him being hurt. There was no signs of anything. It looks as though he's going through something. He's going through a personal matter, and the coaching staff handled it perfectly. All of us, they left us all questioning what the hell was going on with Chandler Jones. Then he returned to practice when Josh returned, right? When Josh Jacobs returned, had a couple practices, and then once again, this happens. So it looks as though this is an existing matter that's been happening for a while, and they're trying to handle it behind the scenes. And I think Chandler Jones just got frustrated, maybe went on a bender and unlashed and just unleashed on the internet. It happens. It happens. Let me see. Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. Salute the pineapple. I don't blame Josh or Chandler. They are both Raiders. Facts. Until they're not, they're Raiders. Facts. Just at the end of the day, root for our head coach. Pray for Chandler. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Shout out to our family, JT. As always, you and the wifey hit me up. And wife, you get to the Miami game, I will trim your beard in your sleep if you forget, man, bro, right? Salute to my dog, JT. You already know, bro. I'm definitely going to hit you up. If we end up going to Miami, I'm going to hit you up. I'm going to DM you my line, and we'll definitely tap in. Salute to my dog, JT, man. Salute to my boy Juan. I believe in McDaniels and Ziegler. We praise John for not getting us anywhere. You can tell this new regime is trying and on everything, contracts, drafting players. Let's go beat these donkeys, man. Salute to Juan. And that's facts, bro. Every word you wrote is straight factory outlet. Salute to my guy on a $10 donation. I appreciate you, Juan. Real talk, my brother. Salute to Munster as well. If Chandler Jones is motivated to play, he will help this team a lot. Work this out, because we can't trade or cut him without a huge cap hit. And this is what's happening, Munster. They're working this out behind the scenes. They're going to clean this up behind the scenes. You probably will see Chandler Jones back at some point. You know what I mean? But let them clean this up first. It's a mess right now. Chandler put a mess out there in the public eye yesterday. Now they're just trying to fix it behind the scenes. Allow them some time to figure it out. But I do believe that Chandler will be back at some point. And he's going to come back mad, frustrated, and he's going to take it out on opposing offenses. Salute to my family, Munster, on a $5 donation. Salute to Gio as well. Max was posting, seemed bothered, yet unfazed. Probably loves Chan like a brother, but he knows he's on one. And this is facts. Facts, man. Everyone is human at the end of the day. Everyone is human. They're going to take this for what it is, the way they take it. It is what it is. Max is no different than anyone in this chat or myself. He just has a bigger bank account, and and he plays the game at a high level that we grew up loving and that we love now. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, all these guys are human, you guys. We have to start humanizing these guys again. They're human. Salute to my brother Intel in the building, man. What it do, big homie? Shout out to my brother, man. Appreciate you as always. It's always a blessing to have my guy Intel in the building. Salute to Raider Tex as well. Let's go Raiders. Simple and plain. Salute to my dog on a $5 donation as well. Let me see. Shout out to the almost 1,000 people in the building, man. Appreciate you guys for rocking. We're talking about Josh McDaniels' presser. We're talking about how he did not throw his player under the bus, how he's going to take this situation and treat it as a private manner as he should. We're talking about how he was very adamant about Chandler Jones not being a captain, as one of the beat writers presented it to him as Chandler being one of the captains, which he is not. He was not voted to be one of the captains. And it was surprising to me. I thought there was going to be two guys that would have been added as captains, which was Chandler Jones, which now it seems as though there was something personal going on behind the scenes these past few weeks, and Marcus Peters, which ended up, being a late addition to this team. So I understand why he wasn't named a captain. But we're talking about that right now, you guys. Salute to everybody here in the building, man. Salute to my dog, Tony. Once again, great show, brother. Appreciate you. Raider Nation for life. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much for being here with me, man. Salute to my dog, Old School. As always, what the F happened to this fan base? Trust me, this team has been drama for over 50 years. Relocations, coaches being fired or traded, off-field issues, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Just worry about what happens on Sundays. This is facts. Old School, what happened is, my brother, is what we're doing right now, the internet. Everyone has a voice now. Everyone has a voice now. You know what I mean? Before, you would have to go to games to hear people be critical of this team. You would have to be in those parking lots at Oco to hear the fans, be pissed off and talk about how frustrated they are with this team. You know what I mean? Some here and there, you would have message boards when the internet first, really came out, where people would go and try and obliterate this team. It's the internet, man. Old School, it's the internet. That is what happened to this fan base. This right here that we're using right now, the internet. Salute to my dog Bo's house. Let's get this done. Raider Nation for life. I appreciate you, my brother, for the $20 donation. It means a lot to me, King. Thank you so much for the $20 special, brother. Appreciate you, King. Thank you. And it's simple and plain, too. Let's get it done. Raider Nation for life. Shout out to my dog Max. Shout out for this Raider content. Salute to the tent gang, man. Tent gang is in the building. Salute to my guy, man, Max, as always. Salute to my brother CJ. Salute, King. You're a treasure to Raider Nation, man. Keep pushing forward. Josh handled it well. I'm praying for Chandler. Brother Josh did it like a grown man should. Facts. Raider Tony, that will not happen. This will not happen. I see a lot of people kind of flirting with the idea of Mike Evans being a Raider. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We're paying a massive amount of money to our wide receiver room right now. Devontae's getting paid top-notch money like he should. Hunter's getting paid top-notch money from the slot position, as he should when he's healthy. He's a baller. We paid Jacoby, $11, $12 million this offseason. There's no way in hell Mike Evans will be a Raider. He'll end up going to maybe the Jets with Aaron Rodgers, team him up with Garrett Wilson. That'll be a crazy duo. I can see him going, to a multiple different teams, but the Raiders aren't one of them. Our wide receiver room is stacked in one of the top 3 wide receiver rooms to me in the NFL right now. And there's no reason to add to it. Even though Mike Evans is a dog, there's not enough footballs to be thrown around, Raider. You know what I'm saying, Tony? Like this, I don't, you got Devontae and you got that's just a deep room. Even the guys at the end of the wide receiver room, the DeAndre Carters, the Trey Tuckers, you know what I'm saying? Like this is a stacked wide receiver room. So I don't see that happening in any world. Salute to everybody here in the building, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's not. A lot of people do think that this is Madden. Facts. Salute to everybody here in the building, man. Max will take his frustration out on the field. Yeah, and look, Max has been on some pretty bad teams, William. He's been a Raider, homegrown talent his whole career. He's been on some pretty bad teams. And, for him to not see his guy, his counterpart, his big bro, his OG on the other edge, he's going to take that personal. Pray for Mike McGlinchey, you guys. Pray for that right side of that offensive line in Denver because Max Crosby is going to put on a show this Sunday. He's going to put on a show. And I'm just hoping that Malcolm and Tyree can get it done on the other side as well. And don't be surprised, you guys, if we see a little Tillery on the outside. For those who don't remember, he was getting some snaps as an edge rusher, as a defensive end in training camp. We have him on our depth chart, him and Bilal Nichols starting on the interior of that defensive line. But don't be shocked if Chandler's not out there, if we see a little Tillery on the edge. And because we're a little more deeper at the defensive tackle position with Byron Young and John Jenkins and all those guys. Don't be shocked if we see Tillery on the edge a little bit this coming Sunday. Salute to my dog Hammer, man, my brother. He hits 20K by week 3. We party in Vegas. I like that. And I'm definitely doing the OakLosVegas giveaway as well, man. Salute to my dog Midnight, man. As always, JMD is involved as a head coach, and the way he is handling the situation is how you become a player's coach. I love that. By the way, got my Woodson whiskey. Thanks for the plug, bro. As always, my brother. Shout out to my family over at woodsonwhiskey.com. For those who do not know, that is our sponsor over here at OakLosVegas Raiders Network. Salute to my brother, Charles Woodson. That is my guy. Salute to my brother, Jay Scoop. All my family over there at Woodson Whiskey, man. If you guys get a chance to re-up before the season, go to woodsonwhiskey.com. Go grab a couple bottles. Tell them I sent you. Shout out to Jay Cheese. Loud smiles whenever we smash the other donkeys. I like that. Shout out to my dog Cheese, man. Shout out to my dog Cheese. My brother, man. Thank you on the $2 donation. Shout out to Chuck as well, man. Like and subscribe, man. Wipe them feet, y'all. We got 1,000 people in the building right now, you guys. Salute. Football season is really back. Shout out to 207. Need Nesta Jade Severa to make an impact if Tillery is moved to the defensive end. And look, this is not me, 207, saying that Tillery's going to get moved, predominantly on the edge. He's not. He'll start there in the interior. But I definitely agree with you. Nesta Jade needs to continue on that nasty streak that he's on right now. He needs to continue that. we need hands on deck. I'm expecting, well, you know what? I'm not going to say this. I hope that these two defensive tackles really that we drafted this year, 3rd round, 7th round, Byron Young and Nesta Jade, help this team, because they're going to be a huge part moving forward if this team is going to be successful. Seriously, you guys, I know it sucks to have to, kind of throw some things at rookies and hope that they translate in year one, but our success relies heavily on those two guys, because we didn't get it done. We didn't get it right in year one with this regime, going out and drafted Matthew Butler, who's on the practice squad now, and Neil Farrell, a guy that's no longer on the roster that we traded to the Chiefs for a 6th rounder. We need some help from these guys in year one. This draft class needs to be very, very good this season to help us. We need all hands on deck for real, because that first year, that draft class outside of Dylan Parham, yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, Luke Masterson is a starter. You know what I'm saying? A UDFA at the linebacker position. But Mumford has been really good in training camp. He was fighting for that right tackle spot with Illuminor, ended up losing it. But that's cool. I still think that Mumford's going to be that starting right tackle of the future. But we need this rookie class to get it done. And shit, because there's not too many guys in that first year. Parham's a starter. Love it. Zeus has not translated yet. Matthew Butler, like I said, practice squad. Neil Farrell's gone. Britton Brown, IR, gone for the season. Mumford's a backup rotational guy on that O-line. We need this rookie class to translate this year. Let me see. Salute to my dog, man, Jason Carroll, on a $10 donation, my brother. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. I like that, David. Do you think Sean Payton is going to game plan to attack that side of the field with the run if Chandler is not playing? Well, they may, but they're going to rely heavily, on veteran running back Perrine. You know what I'm saying? I always butcher his name, but a guy that I like a lot. I don't like him now because he's a Bronco, but I watched him very closely since he's been in the league. A guy that is very underrated, Samaji Perrine. Javonte Williams is still coming off of that. What is it? Torn ACL, I believe. So they're going to be real patient with him. We had a Broncos beat writer on yesterday. Salute to Brandon. And he even said that he thinks that they're going to be kind of modest with the reps that Javonte has. So maybe they do try to attack that side. I don't know, but at the end of the day, I don't think that that's going to really get too much done. I think Tyree is going to be a guy that's going to get a lot of reps. He has that strength. I think he's going to protect that side a lot. I think that Tyree is going to be a guy that's going to be able to get to the quarterback at some point this year. And those sacks will start piling up, but I do think he's going to play the run really good from day one. I do. I think that Tyree is going to be a nice guy to help us set that edge on that side. Perrine. Tomato. Shit, I don't even know. Shout out to my dog Mustard, man. We need to whoop the Broncos to shut these sports networks up. Tired of them dogging us out. Raiders, let's effing go. Mustard, this is the thing. As a Raider fan of 39 years, I've realized that even we can go 11-0 and they're still going to attack us, right? With the Raiders. Doesn't matter. Like, you have to go out and win a Super Bowl. Simple and plain. We've been bad for a long time. We haven't won a championship since 83, 84. You got to go out and win a Super Bowl. We can start this season hot, 10, 11-0. They're still going to say, at what point do the Raiders end up shitting the bed? They're still going to say, oh, it's only a matter of time before they return to their old form. We just got to go out and we got to go out and continue to win. We have to find that sustainable success. And that's why I like this regime. I think that that's what they're looking for. They're looking for not turning this thing over in just year one, but they're looking at building a perennial contender that can have that sustainable success that can be good year in and year out. Until that happens, they're going to whoop our ass in the media anyway. We're the Raiders. Salute to my dog Mustard, man. Shout out to Pablo, my guy. Let me see. I was residing with Chandler until he mentioned A being out and Smith in his story. I believe he will be fine without CJ on the defensive line. Yeah, man. And, I've said this a million times too, Pablo. I know a lot of people kill Chandler Jones for having 4.5 sacks last year. It took until the end of the season for him to really pick it up. He got hurt, ended up leaving for a while. Lost some weight this offseason, got a little bit more muscular. Looks like he's going to play some outside linebacker, right? But the thing that this is the thing in today's world. They want the sexy stats. And I just put this out on a tweet on Twitter as well. If you guys don't follow me on X at Graphk Raider, people want sexy stats. People don't go back and look at the film and realize how great Chandler Jones played the run, how well he set the edge for us last year. You know what I'm saying? This guy is definitely going to be missed. I'm sorry, you guys. Tyree Wilson is still unproven. Malcolm Kuntz has not proven anything in the 3-4 years that he's been here. So I am a little nervous. Do I like both of those guys? A lot, but they're still unproven. And Chandler last year played the run really well for us. Max was that guy that got it done and got to the passer on the other side. Chandler didn't have all the sexy stats. He didn't have 10+ sacks. I get it. And you do pay these guys the big bucks to make those splashy plays. But at the end of the day, he did look good. You know what I'm saying? On the other side. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. Dark side. I'm a human being, brother. I'm going to contradict myself all the time. And I'll own that. I'll own that. You find me somebody that never contradicts themselves and yeah, we're humans, bro. Shout out to Junior, man. Raiders could win a Super Bowl, and I can see the media say something like the Raiders are the worst team to win. Exactly, Junior. There you have it. There you have it. Embrace that shit, Junior. Shout out to my dog on a $5 donation, man. Salute to Midnight. Only 50 thumbs up. Wipe them feet, y'all, with 1,000 people in the building. Come on, nation. Support Graphk for bringing that fire content. Salute to the 1,000+ people in the building. Salute to my dog, Midnight. Salute to Lucky King as well. How much would it cost us if we were to trade him, Docs? A lot of money. A lot of money. I think he still has about $50 million left on his deal. And I think, what does he owe this year? Like 13 to 17, somewhere in that 13 to 17 range. Too much money. Lucky, it's not going to happen. And no one's going to trade for him right now with what he's dealing with. You know what I mean? His stock is very low right now. Very low. This is our problem, and we're going to have to handle this. It is what it is. I don't see anybody coming in and helping us out with this situation. We have to handle this shit as an organization. We have to get to the bottom of this. We have to fix this situation. This is only our situation to repair. Another team is not going to come out of the woodworks and help us, remedy this situation. It's not going to happen. We put ourselves in this situation. This coaching staff went out and got him last year. We got to fix it. It's no one else's problem but ours. Salute to my dog, Lucky King, man. Appreciate you, bro. Let me see. Salute to everybody here in the building. Oh, yeah, okay. Now I know what I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with a goofy. Okay. I'm dealing with a goofy. Dark side, have a blessed day, King. Let me see. Rod Gas, my dog. Appreciate you, brother. Every day, the human mind changes. If your thought process is the same every day, Rod Gas, it's just the same every day. You know what I mean? I question your growth. I question your maturation. I question what you got going on up here. My mindset changes every day. It's never the same. You know what I'm saying? I go off of what I see and what in front of me. You know what I'm saying? I can't die on a hill just because my ego and my pride, won't allow me to change my thinking process. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of people would die on the hill and continue to just die on it and die on it and die on it until it's just then you have no narrative to even to live on anymore. You know what I mean? Like my thought process changes every day. You know what I'm saying? Like people, you contradict yourself. Last year, you shit on Derek Carr. Then he had a great game and you gave him his flowers. Well, that's how this thing is supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? This is how it goes. A guy has a great game. You give him his flowers for it. He shits the bed. You get on his ass about it. That's life. That's life. I don't know anyone who's never had a bad day at work where their manager gets on their ass like, yo, you had a terrible day today. You know what I'm saying? You had a terrible day today. And then the next day they show up and they show out. You know what I'm saying? And then their boss praises them. This is what happens. It's life. It's life. Yeah, man. Opinions change every day. Salute to everybody here in the building, man. Yeah, man. Look. Hey, let me say this. I see somebody say Charlie Wood says, you know, I see a certain guy's fan base on YouTube is trying to bring me down. No one can bring me down but my wife and kids, man. That is the only thing in this world that can affect me to the point where I'm down, period. What's in this household right now is the only thing that can affect me to the point where I'm down. No one on the internet can affect me. No one on the internet can make me feel down about myself. The only thing in this life is my wife and kids and my dog till, you know, I love her to death. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. That's it. And once you get to that point in life, life becomes a lot easier, man. When you don't really care about what nobody else says on the internet. Shout out to Mongo. Don't think they will move the ball well against us. We get one fumble and 2 picks. I like that. I like that. Shout out to my dog Mongo, man. I like that, brother. Appreciate you on the $5 donation. Shout out to Pacey and bro. Imagine a 3rd year Tyree after the weight room and learning all of Max's moves. Talk that shit, bro. Talk, Pace. Talk. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to my dog, man. This is facts. Once he develops, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with, man. Yeah, JT sucks, bro. My bad, bro. My bad, bro. You guys got to stop with that narrative, man, about beef. We don't have beef. I don't think you guys understand what I survived. I survived South Sacramento. I survived like a bunch of craziness. Whatever this internet stuff is, it's not beef. It's a matter of one person believes this, one person believes this. It's not beef. Beef is me at your doorstep. Beef is one of those guys at my doorstep. Y'all got to stop kill that narrative. I don't have beef with anybody on the internet. These guys, if I don't agree with them or I don't rock with them, that doesn't mean nothing. It's not beef. I got to relax with that. There's no beef on the internet. I don't know these dudes. I'll never see that guy in my life. Come on, man. Salute to him. Salute to everybody that supports him. You know what I mean? John, have a great day, brother. There you go, Tony. Pay my bills in debt. Then you might affect. Yeah, come on, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Okie, man. My brother. Love you too, King. Intel, you know what time it is, man. 2 goats, 2 gats when you go to sleep. Beef is when your moms, they say, come on, speak that Biggie shit. Intel. My dog Intel, that's my brother, man. There you go, Severe. Follow it up with Intel. There you go. Shout out to Juju. Graphk, I'm thinking exactly what you've been saying for the past 2 days about this whole situation. The only thing that doesn't make sense to me is why would an organization close their facility? Labor Day, Juju? Labor Day? Or maybe, we talked about this yesterday, maybe he popped up at headquarters in a bad headspace. Could you imagine allowing a superstar player like Chandler Jones to go into the gym trying to work out when they're off their rocker? What kind of shit you're dealing with? That man can go in there and get hurt. He can get hurt. He can get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not going to just lock the doors to the gym because they don't want Chandler Jones to work out. You know what I'm saying? Like he may have popped up at 3 a.m. trying to work out which on a bender, or he could have popped up on one and they're like, you're not going to work out right here. You may hurt yourself. We got to think, man. Let me see. Yeah, there you go, Gerard. That's what I believe, man. Not going to happen, ATX. Not going to happen. Chris Jones, let's kill this narrative right now. We did it yesterday. We'll do it again today. My brother, Chris Jones will never be a Raider. They would never help us out like that. I'm not going to talk about the Chandler Jones, speculate. I'm not going to speculate anymore about what may have happened with him, y'all. So if you guys want to talk about that, my apologies. I respect and got love for y'all, but I'm not going to talk about that anymore. We beat that to shit yesterday. We talked about pretty much any type of situation that could happen, and I've already spoke a little bit on it today. I don't want to do it anymore. If anything, just prayers for Chandler. We're moving on. Week 1, Tyree Wilson and Malcolm Kuntz will help us on the other side of the D-line. Let me see. David, yes, restructured yesterday. And we talked about this for those who missed the shows yesterday. We were $6.9 million over the cap. We restructured Jimmy G, created $17 million in cap. Now we had to get over the cap or under the cap, my apologies, by today. So now we have somewhere along $9.9, $10 million worth of cap space. And we talked about this yesterday as well. This may be some money that we may hold on to in case of some injuries. We may have to revisit the scrap heap, free agency, or we may hold on to that $10 million closer to the trade deadline where there may be some real big players, being dangled out there as trade bait that we may potentially go look at. So, $10 million holding on to that up to the trade deadline can definitely help us, you guys, because like I said yesterday, the Rams may shit the bed. Aaron Donald may be on the trade block. There's other guys, but other teams may shit the bed. They're like, you know what? Let's restart this thing. It's going to be great to have $10 million potentially at our disposal when the trade deadline comes around. It can definitely help us out a lot. The last thing you want, which would suck, is, some guys out there available and we have no money at our, no money to spend anything at the trade deadline. That would suck. Because I know how this, and you guys know now how this regime feels about draft capital. They want to keep as much draft capital as possible. I don't think they want to part ways. They know that you have to build a contender through the draft. So, we would still have to part with something, but I'm just saying to have some money afforded to you at the trade deadline means a lot. Beef is when you roll no less than 30 deep. Man, talk that talk, JT. Shout out to my dog. Shout out to Intel with 10 mil. Can we go after Patrick Queen type signing? We can. That's a guy that we talked about this offseason Intel a lot, right? They re-signed Roquan Smith to a massive deal out there in Baltimore. It's clear that Patrick Queen is probably not going to be a major part of that defense moving forward. They're not going to spend a massive amount of money on 2 different linebackers, right? We can definitely, at some point, if this linebacker room doesn't show up and show out, definitely can hit up Baltimore and say, hey, what's up? We got a mid-round pick for you. What's happening? We need Patrick Queen. And then we have some money to play with, to bring him in and potentially, give him an extension. You know what I'm saying? Because they did not pick up his 5th-year option, I believe, Intel. So this is him pretty much playing on the last year of his deal, I believe. Salute to my dog, Alex, man. What about Mike Evans to the Raiders for a 3rd? Maybe why not? He does want to play. Yes. Who doesn't want to play with Devontae, you guys? This is something that we have to understand, right? Any player in the NFL is going to want to play with Devontae Adams. That doesn't really mean much. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really mean much. He's not needed on this team. And Mike Evans, you're not going to get him for a 3rd-round pick, Alex. It's just not going to happen. You're going to give up way more than that. But he's not a need on this team. At some point, we have to say, you know what, let's put more of this money towards the defensive side of the ball. We're already spending a massive amount of money on this offense right now. You know what I'm saying? The wide receiver room is full, and I like it. I like the wide receiver room a lot. It's not a necessity, my brother. Mike Evans will not be a Raider at all, especially for a 3rd-round pick. Let me see. Boom. Yeah, David, he definitely is a sleeper. Jacoby Myers is definitely a sleeper. That's a guy, if you guys do fantasy football, look at him in the later rounds. That is a guy that can be a definite steal for you in your fantasy football league. Let me see. It says football doesn't work that way. We're a year ahead of them. We have more talent. We're going to kick their ass. I didn't see what Severe said. Oh, okay. This is going to be a tougher game than people want to acknowledge. Peyton and Russ have a lot to prove to their fan base. Reputations are on the line on both sides. This is facts. Facts. I agree with you, brother. I agree with you. I agree with every word that you said. Sean Payton's going to want to get that dub. Russell Wilson is going to want to prove to all the naysayers that he's not washed yet. You know what I'm saying? And definitely, it's a divisional game. And it's in Denver. Nothing about this game says easy at all. None of it. None of it. I just believe that we have the more talent. We have the better talent than Denver. But sometimes that don't mean shit. You know, I've seen inferior teams beat great teams. It happens year in and year out, any given Sunday. But I agree with you. Denver's going to come out wanting this win badly. They're saying rain for Sunday's game. This is going to be a low-scoring dogfight. And I seen that, Big Mike, but I looked at the weather report. It looks like it's going to be raining Monday. And I don't know if it's going to be truly raining on Sunday. I believe it's questionable, right? I don't know if it's actually going to rain come Sunday. But hey, if it does, guess what? We just paid a guy $12 million to come in and help, help take over a game, right? We have the best running back in the league, in the business, that can help us slow down the game. You know what I mean? So if it does rain, great. Hand the ball to Josh Jacobs and let him destroy that Denver Broncos defense. Let him slow the game down. I'm cool with that. Shout out to the Mokes. My dog, time for Kuntz to put up or shut up. Can't have him do no bonehead moves like he did last year on the field goal. Hope he has a good game this week. I'm hoping for Malcolm Kuntz to translate this year, man. You guys know how high I've been on him ever since we drafted him out of Buffalo. I'm a huge fan of Malcolm Kuntz at the collegiate level. I'm just waiting for it to translate at the NFL level. You know what I mean? So hopefully, man, he can get to the passer a few times this year, man, and prove the naysayers wrong. Eddie, yes, I will be watching the game tomorrow. I'm definitely excited for football to be back. I'm a diehard Raider fan, and that's the only team I love. But I will be watching football because I love football, and I'm excited to see. I'm watching Detroit very close tomorrow because I want to see the Chiefs die a miserable death. You know, with Travis Kelce potentially not playing tomorrow with a hyperextended knee, I'm watching Detroit closely. Watching them closely tomorrow. McDaniels overcast. There you go. So, but yeah, you guys, I know we're still pretty much 1,000 deep in the chat. I don't want to continue to go if we're not going to really build on anything else. I got a few more shows set up. I want to talk about a few more things. I know Waste is going to be live today. I know the team's going to be live probably tonight as well. I don't know what Hammer got going on. I don't know what Big Mike has going on. I'm definitely going to hit them up. But we'll be active all week long, you guys. Maybe back tonight. I'm going to reach out to Stu and see if we can get a Graphk and Stu show going. Yeah, man, how do you guys feel about Josh McDaniels' presser today? I'm going to say it once again. I love the way he handled this situation. I love that he did not throw his player under the bus at a time where he is probably at the lowest of lows. He handled it, with care. He handled this situation with love, and I respect it. You know what I mean? I love that we have a head coach that's just not going to go out there and continue to beat him while he's down. You know what I'm saying? So I loved that presser. I love the way he handled it. I love that he bit back a little bit at the beat writers, asking the questions. And I also love that the beat writers continued to ask the tough questions today, because they usually get crucified, day in and day out about them not asking the hard questions. Well, they came out with fire today. And, I love the way they handled it. You know what I mean? So Intel says, I think he kept things moving. Didn't want to speak on Chan. Yep. I was good with it. Facts. Yeah, man. But with that being said, you guys, love y'all. Appreciate you guys. As always, OakLosVegas.com. Go get you some merch. We got some new stuff up on the website. WoodsonWhiskey.com. Go get you some of that goat whiskey. Tell them I sent you. PlanetRaiders.com for everything Raider related. If you guys want to become a member of the channel, hit the link that's pinned up top. It's one of the best ways to support the channel. And on the way out, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. It definitely helps the channel. I believe that we can find a way to get to 20K by Sunday. That is crazy. I didn't believe that was going to happen, but I think we're about 300 subs off. If you guys can hit that sub button it definitely will not go unnoticed. And I appreciate you guys for real, for real. With that being said, once again, love y'all. Maybe see me a little later. I know Waste is going to be live later. And I know he's going to talk his shit. Other than that, man, I'm out, man. One.
That's what I'm talking about.